Hey Matt, this is Alex, your coach. Let's dig into this workout real quick. Says you try to take a bigger breath, stay a little tighter, and this bar path right here is what I'm going to be looking at. That's what I wanted to see. We're still drifting a little or back a little bit, and if you see, you can kind of interpret. You can't see it because of the plates, but I'm kind of interpreting that there's still some lumbar flexion there. Overall, I like this bar path a lot better. It's not deviating. That was actually perfect. It's not deviating nearly as much, but I would like you to still work on trying to keep that low back tight at the bottom. Even if it means giving up a ½ inch of depth or so, you'd still be well below parallel if you did that. And we definitely want that low back tight. So, hope that helps with that. Let's watch this bench press real quick with a wider grip, higher touch point on the chest, hopefully. And I love that unrack. Okay, first thing I notice is I'm not sure. It looks like though that we could get a little bigger reach from the chest. So I want to see a bigger reach or a bigger arch just specifically from your chest here. That'll be thoracic extension, right? But I think you can get more from there, and that'll make it easier at the very bottom third of that movement. I love these reps. Let's look back at like your first rep. Oh, crap, go away. Let's look back at your first rep compared. Notice here the elbow position, right? The elbows are actually pretty darn perfect here. Whereas later on in the set, I don't know if I need to even skip down. Yeah, you can see it right here on the second, third. Your elbows are actually creeping in toward your torso, which is kind of bizarre, but just make sure that you think about, it helped me to think about like letting your elbows flare out a little bit, but make sure you aim your elbows right where you need them, right? Just a quarter inch in front of an inch or a quarter inch in front of the bar. All right, and with the deadlifts, I had two things I think I wanted to see here. These look really darn good. I like how sort of factory perfect your setup is. The one thing I need to see is I need this eye gaze and you need this eye gaze to go 12 feet in front of you at the bottom. Let's look at this right here. You see that with the eye gaze directly down, you're actually going to necessitate a little bit of thoracic flexion that could be, at least that thoracic spine could be more extended, okay? If your cervical vertebrae were extended a little more and your eyes were about 12 feet in front of you. But because the eyes are straight down and the cervical vertebrae are a little more neutral or even in flexion, you're going to get this little bit of flexion here is going to creep in. Cool? So really, really drill onto fixating your eye gaze 12 feet in front of you if you can. I think that'll make you feel a lot better in the long run with these deadlifts. And then the last thing is, saw a little movement on the belt. See if you can't get that belt a little tighter. See, your belt kind of, this isn't the first rep. On the first rep, your belt kind of moved around, I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, see it's moving around just a little bit. So see if you can't get that belt just a little tighter, okay? I actually bought a 3-inch belt for deadlifting, and I can't say enough about it. You get a long torso, though. Anyway, Matt, I'll stop rambling. Great job with this workout. I think it went pretty well, and I concur with you. Just work on those things, and I think we'll be sitting pretty. Great job.